This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Thank God for Whiteout. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with the finale of Ys Memories of Celceta. In the last episode, we beat we did all the side quests. I forgot. We beat LDL the episode before that. But yeah, we did all the side quests, talked to all the characters, completed the map. The only thing we had to do is complete the Monster Bestiary, and fight the Uber boss. So before we actually go through the final dungeon, I want to show you a enemy that's hard to find in the game, just because there's a little bit of randomness to it. If you go to the, he's not here now, but there's let's see if I can get him to show up again. There he is. Okay. Yeah, sometimes when you reload a file, sometimes this guy will disappear. This is the Gold Picard. He'll show up in the Forest of Dawn. He can show up anywhere from here to here. And if you want to reset him to do this over and over again, you can. He drops quite a bit of money. He's not the best way to farm gold in the game, but he's one of the options, I guess. You could try to do that, but you need to kill him at least once for the bestiary. So what I do is I just transform to the Rue, and then quickly blast out of the form, and use my ability. And yeah, see, he'll drop like a ton of gold and everything like that. So that's how you beat the gold Picard there, or Pickard, however you want to save it. So okay, off screen I did a little bit of grinding for experience. I maxed out all of my skills that I currently have for all of my characters. Got to the level 3. If you want to max out levels, you have to get to level 60. So I'm not gonna quite do that. Also did some prep to get the final, the best weapons in the game overall, but I'm going to do them before we finish the final dungeon, because we're going to get weapons there, and then I want to get the final sunstone and then make the final weapons for 3 party members that I'm going to choose. Then I'll talk about how I built up for the final weapons and everything like that. And see, if we go to our journal, our record should be 100% mag completion, a memory, chests. Yeah, you can see I'm almost completed on everything there. Weapons and armor I will not have, weapons I will not have completed in this run, because you have to play through the game twice to get that. Armor, we'll get that by beating the final dungeon. Accessories, we beat the Uber boss to get that one. Materials, you have to buy the golden statue to finish that one off. I'll show that here when we get to the end of the dungeon. And same with Monster Compendium, Material Compendium, that all be completed at the same time. So okay, so let's go in the final dungeon and see if we can stop the Akashic records from being modified. Well, if not, like I said, we've got Whiteout. We can fix it. It's no problem. A powerful book that can alter the fabric of reality in the world. Easy to fix. Easy. Oh. Well, if it ain't a crystal world, it's a book world for final dungeon, so not quite Final Fantasy-like, but still.
So this is the world of the Akashic Records.
I guess this Iris place is full of all kinds of information on our world, huh?
That must mean your embarrassing future is recorded here too, Dan.
Hey, my future's gonna be awesome! You just wait.
So all the knowledge LDO gives to people comes from these records?
If so, that raises a question. If Lord LDO grants people knowledge, surely that means contradictions will arise between the records and reality, no? The records are not infallible. The world is merely guided by the events here. Expected events do occasionally occur. I have heard LDO suggest that he gives knowledge to people in order to compensate such abnormalities. And while his actions do create further contradictions, LDO corrects all of these himself using the Mask of the Sun. That is, as he sees it, his heavenly duty.
So he corrects abnormalities in the fabric of existence. Isn't that a lot of work and a huge responsibility?
Well, he is a god.
This is the course of human history. You could change one thing and it'll change another. How could one guy just deal with that?
I'm surprised. I wonder if his efforts affected Adol in previous adventures or later adventures. That is a completely accurate assessment. Yet there's no other who can perform such work. He has never once complained. Well, sometimes you just gotta do your job, man.
I have to admit that sounds like him. But the Mask of the Sun allows the wearer to correct the records.
Yeah, we're in real trouble if we don't stop Gruda. The highest level of Iris is the central area where the device used to manipulate the records is located. It is safe to assume that Gruda will be moving towards that location.
How do we get there? I can't see any stairs or anything, and there's nothing above us.
The highest level of Iris is a vast distance above us. Even with stairs, it would be a lengthy and exhausting climb. The owner of the Mask of the Sun can warp directly, but others must silence the 3 guardians in order to ascend to the highest level. Of course, there's other bosses before the final boss.
Guardians?
Ahead of us are 3 doors. And you do have to do all of them. It is required. Each leads to a different area. Bronze, silver, and gold. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Not much more worth than silver and gold. Bronze can get kicked in the trash for all I care. No. Within each area sits a guardian. When all 3 guardians have been defeated, the path to the center will open. Pretty tough security. I'm a fan of silver when it comes to color myself.
Do we need to defeat the guardians in a specific order?
No, any order will do. However, we must reach Gruda before he finishes analyzing how to operate the device in the central area.
I feel like we've been saying this way too much, but I guess there's no time to waste then.
Except I did side quests last episode, so I guess there is time to waste.
Let's go, Adol.
Okay. We're not quite good on the levels, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the party members that are at our lowest right now, which is Durin, Silica, and Ozma, despite me preferring to use Adol. I actually prefer Freda, Karna, and Adol just because of their just damage potential and everything like that. And for the final boss, you really don't need drops anyway. And I don't really need drops anymore. I basically got everything in the game. So, okay, so while we're in the dungeon here, I'm going to see if I get any last levels. Yeah, off screen I was doing farming for to max out my skills as well as just items to get money. As you can see, I'm already at 1,000,000 gold. I need that to complete the materials list by buying the golden pedestal that's been eluding us. And I'll talk about why it's so expensive and what it actually does. Okay, so let's get, what's your experience at? Kalilica's the lowest. Let's give her the experience that gives you more for, since I don't need to, let's see, I don't really need gold anymore. So I can give her the Saint's Diadem, and then I'll give her the obtained experience of gold. Or, yeah, and I'll give him the experience for walking around. Let's see. Don't need the Warrior Seal. What I did is I quitted Warrior Seal and to get +4 to all my experience, as well as the Skill Ring 4, so I could just spam abilities over and over and over again. Also, I quitted like Blue Tree Earring and where's the one where, yeah, I was also equipped the Courage Scarf to gain SP while walking, so I always have that going on. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else. I've already maxed out their skills, so I don't need that anymore. Guess I can just give them their buffs. I mean, might as well give SP while walking just to just so I can fight enemies faster. Let's see, anything else? No, I don't need drops. There's really nothing rare here that I really need. You're supposed to do that outside of this place. Okay, I'll quit him with his cloaks. Like I said, gold is not really an issue anymore. I can sell stuff if it really comes down to it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll just use the Gale Shoes, since I don't really need money anymore. I'll show you how I get money later. Before we finish the dungeon, I'll do a quick overview of like what I did for that. Let's go down the bronze alleyway for the first set of dungeons here. Well, I mean, this is one dungeon, but it's sectioned, so most of these enemies will probably be pretty quick to finish off pretty quickly. Nice, last one gained a level. We should hit level 50 by the end of this, and we should get the final abilities I haven't unlocked yet, so. Alright, this area. What's this? Raise thine hand and the land shall return to its rightful place. Oh, what does that do? Nothing! Well, it does if we do something very specific. So we have to stand on these. What this does is it moves the map around, as you can see here. So we have to use this to maneuver this place to gather all the treasure while we get out. This dungeon will give us not the last weapons for enemies, characters, because the way to do that is to, you have to do the Siryu quests with the Sunstones. But these will give you weapons that are pretty close to the finale. on that. So, and I will be gathering all the treasure here. So we want to hit this thing. So we can get this treasure here. And let's see. Okay. Should be a treasure chest here. Alright, get a healing tablet here. Oh yeah, off screen I bought like a ton of bitter potions for the Uber boss, but we'll show that before finding the final enemy. And here we get a shield ring 4 if you haven't already crafted it. Most of the accessories in the game can be gotten through crafting or through finding them. I think there's like 1 or 2 items that can't be found or something like that, but... But, yeah. I do like the fact that you can find... If you look around, you can find everything in the game. Just from looking around, that type of thing. Okay, so we want to keep going. We want to hit this switch. Because we want to go over there and get that treasure. And we'll actually have to redo this part of the dungeon again because of to get all the treasures we have, because of the way this area works. Anyway, here we get a Catholicon. Whatever. Anyway. I probably could skip fighting these enemies. I don't really need to do this for experience. Alright, Osman gets his final ability, the Gaia Spear. I was trying to get those to be unlocked. Yeah, I couldn't grind. I didn't want to grind levels. I was trying to just grind overall skills. There is an achievement for getting all your character skills maxed out to 3. If I wanted to truly be efficient, I would quit that. What's this? Beware the witch's stare. Oh, how do I get past that? Well, we have to equip the dwarf bracelet. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh. Alright, let's hit this. Raise thine hand and the witches shall know eternal rest. Alright. You just take damage if you run into those things. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Just shrink onto them. I do like how I like when final dungeons actually utilize actually, let's do that so we can unlock more of those abilities. But I do like when final dungeons utilize all your abilities or whatever, so that way they're not like certain Legend of Zelda games where it's like a one-time thing, you know? I'm not a really big fan of getting something and then using it once, you know what I mean? But sometimes it just happens, you know. Not much you can do about it, so. Okay, so now... Okay, so we do want to get this chest, which will require us to basically reset the dungeon. Or reset this part of the dungeon anyway, because of that. Because the only way to get it is to manipulate stuff to get over there. Oh, and every time you hit a switch, you can't reset it. You have to hit another switch to reset it. Alright, nice. Level 49. Hopefully I'll hit level 50 by the end of this thing. At least with everyone. But like I said, level 60 is the highest, but it takes a long time to get to 60. Actually, to get to level 60, you need to fight the Uber boss over and over and over again. That's how you unlock it. That's how you can get to level 60. Without fighting the weaker enemies over and over and over again. Okay, so we want to get this item over here. And then we'll have to reset the map to complete this, to get that one treasure. Alright, here we get the penultimate weapon for Durin, the Purgatorio. Alright, let's see what that says. Modeled on a Purgatorial dragon, immensely powerful. You got 227 strength, nice. Alright, let's reset this to go back to get that other chest. Nice, okay. When everyone gets their final abilities and gets their levels, I'll I'll go. Yeah, we get a rotoleaf in that chest there. All right, let's head back to get that treasure. Like I said, we'll have to basically go back almost to the entrance to reset it, reset this puzzle, and not to actually get to the end of this thing. Okay, let's get this, which is the Saintly Robes, the next upgrade in equipment. Not the final... Well, we've already gotten the final equipment in the game, which is the Victor's Blessing for males and the Victoria Blessing for females. But, oh yeah, I'll go over what this is here in a second, whenever we get done with the dungeon. So let me swap... Or, actually, I'll just remove you guys' equipment really quick, just... Okay, let's put on the Victor's Blessing for you. Saintly Robes. Actually, I think I have a really high... Yeah, I'll go ahead. This is when I was messing with reinforcing off screen. Okay, let's go back down. So we need to go all the way back through the... Actually, maybe I should equip the Gale's shoes. I don't need the special ability that badly. Okay, let's see. Now I need to... let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here for... Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Then I have to go back this way. Sorry. Okay. I have to hit... Well, actually, I have to hit both of these anyway, so... That should... No, hold on. Let's see, now I have to hit... No, I think I've got it. Never mind. Yeah. I was trying to think if I hit them properly. Okay, that should get me back over. It should help me press enough buttons to where I can now get there legitimately now. So sorry, it took me a second. Sometimes my brain doesn't work as well as it used to, viewers. That just comes with age. I ain't that old comparatively. I'm 47. I'm not old. No, no, I'm 40. By the time of this recording, I'm 43. So yeah, I'm a man. I'm 40. I said that when I turned 40. I actually said that in a video. I forgot which one though. Man, I'm old. Yeah, definitely video gaming is a young man's game these days, it seems like, but I enjoy what I do. I play what I play. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Hi, kick. But anyway. Okay, see, need to... Yeah. Oh, wait, whoops, no. Wrong button. Wrong lever, Crunk. Sorry, I needed to avoid that one. My bad. Oh, wait, no. Oh, huh? Uh-oh. I think I messed up. Crap. Let's see. I thought I did this right. Maybe I, Oh, no, maybe. Okay, hold on. Shoot. I think I needed to press another switch somewhere. I think is what I needed to do. I thought I wait, no, actually maybe. Actually, I think I screwed up by pressing it like that, so now I have to go back and do it again. Great. Sorry about that, viewers. I thought I did this right, but I think I hosed myself by accident, so. Yeah, alright, hold on. I hate when I do that. I think I had it right the first time and I hit the wrong switch. Unfortunately, that can like hose your whole thing, so you have to do it all over again, so. Alright, try this again. Alright, let's do that again. See, yeah, it's hit this one. Nah, no, that was okay. Hold on. I'm learning, viewers. I'm like a neural net processor over here. Except I'll probably make the same mistake again because I'm a moron, but, you know. I told you, my brain doesn't work as well as it used to. It's funny how I can do all these, like, plans and make all these notes, and I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but then I'll make one mistake, and then, that, like, all my planning goes out the window. I'm like, oh, no. Well, when it comes to these action games, I'm a little bit weaker than I am on some of the strategy games and stuff like that. Even then, I'm not a very good strategy game player, as much as I like strategy games. It's just one of those cases where you like playing something, but you're not actually good at it. It's kind of weird to explain. Alright, let's see, get that. So yeah, hit this one. Yeah, just don't get the treasure, that's all you do, so. Yay, I can be smart, woo! Alright, yeah, that took like 10 minutes out of my life. Oh well. Well, nothing wrong with showing failure every once in a while. It shows I'm not perfect. Although I never claim to be perfect, but still. I'm not one of those people that think high and mighty of themselves. I tend to berate myself more than anything, so. Anyway, over here we get, well, as soon as I beat this guy. Oops. Here we get a Celceta and Panacea. Awesome. Ow. Why aren't you guys helping me, huh? Huh? Actually, I should probably be using Ozma to get his one ability maxed out while we're here. The Gaia Spear. Might as well. Actually, what's a... yeah, let's do the Warrior Seal and Skill Ring, so that way I can just spam it over and over and over again. It actually doesn't take that long to get your skills maxed out. It took me about an hour or so to get all my skills maxed out. She should be getting her next ability here pretty soon. Nice, Karna gained a level. Oh, I don't have any. Right. Uh-oh. I mean, with misfortune. What that does is, I think I mentioned it last episode, but what it does is that you lose money if you get, you lose money, and then if you get smacked, you lose even more money. All right, now we're in the water area, so yeah, now we have to use, ooh, what's this? The jug is cracked. Oh, okay. Well, we have to use, the dwarf bracelet. Oh, no, sorry. Not the dwarf, the beast king claws. And that'll make water fill up in this place. And there's no treasure in this little area, so I don't have to quit the water dragon scales. Yeah, since I've got it, might as well use this ability. We got the Ares thing, so I can always get more. Okay, that was a little overkill, I'll admit. Okay, so we want to go this way first. Oh, I could swear. Oh, yeah, that is his final ability. Whoops, I was misremembering. All right, let me. Title is sent there. Okay. All right, should be getting the rest of these here. For some reason, I was misremembering his final skill.
This is a nice fight.
There you go, sudden flower over here. Okay. Let's see. We want to go through this door. And we want to go this. Oh. I'm just spamming it just because I can. Okay. Let's go this way. Yep. I thought there was an enemy here for some weird reason, so. Okay, let's see. Should be.
Here we go!
Okay. Sorry, I need to go this way. I almost forgot. Alright. I keep missing, but that's fine. Anyway, here we get a skill tablet. Okay, now we want to go left. Oh. I already killed you. God, I'm gonna hit with all the abilities. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, here we get the flash bracelet, which I talked about before, but lets you heal if you do a successful flash guard with it. So, okay. Let's head back, and then go this way. Ow. Okay, let's see. I'll go through this one. There's a chest over here. Oh. Well, I was hoping the guy would still be there, but nope. Alright. Here we go. And here we get a life elixir. And then there should be a chest over here. Oops. Ah. But it still counts if I use it, even if it doesn't hit an enemy. Here we get a Rota fruit as well. Okay. Let's head this way now. Probably won't level up my skills too much by this point, but we'll get what we can. Nice, Freda gained a level. Just dropping all the gold, huh? Okay, let's see. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Yeah, like I said, use it since we can. Overkill, but you know. Now we're heavy too. Yeah. Anyway, here we get a Kaiser potion. I'm just gonna switch someone else because you'll teleport towards a location. All right, let's go this way. Well, they can, but you know. Oh, nice, got that one up. Alright, let's grab some treasure. Handle my abilities there, jerk. Ah, you disappeared. Ah, what a waste. Do all the characters say you're finished? I always think they do, weirdly enough. Yeah, it looks like they're dropping pretty good experience for... just dropping stuff all willy-nilly. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, I get a couple treasures here. Strange Mass 15, a diamond. Diamond are girls or adventurer's best friend. One of the two. Here we get Berserker armor for men only. Male only, worn by heavily armored warriors in ancient times. It's one of those that is supposed to give you a strength bonus, but because I've already got the Victor's Blessing, there's really no reason to equip it. But I'll equip it on Ozma, despite him losing a little bit of defense. Alright, let's get the treasure here. Which would be the most powerful weapon for Adol if I hadn't already gotten his Uber weapon, so. Alright, let's go and save it. Alright, I think for this boss, I think I'm actually pretty good with the party that I have here. Yeah, pretty much. I'll just use this party, why not? No, should have known. Oh wait, they did tell us about the Guardians. Time to fight the Bronze Colossus, Gurguzalem. Gurguzalem? Yeah, Gurguzalem. He's got 53. He's level 53, 33,000 HP, 742 to strength, 369 defense, and drops a bunch of experience. Oh right, I should probably equip Oh, okay, I've got the area seal. Whoops. I thought I dodged the time, but okay. Oh, great, stun, nice. Yeah, he's weak to, well, he's... There we go, got him. Yeah, when you stun him, he becomes weak to all your attacks. Not too bad. Yeah, really as nasty as attack is that, like, moving blade of his, so... Alright, there goes the first one. Alright, let's equip that Gale shoes. And go on to the next one, the row of silver. Alright, the silver path. We should have a couple of new enemies here now, too. Yeah, I almost forgot to switch back to this guy, so... 3 circles are carved upon the pedestal. Huh. Yeah, I probably should equip back the area seal just so I can keep doing that all the time, so... Alright, let's go this way first. To get... The wind crest is a key item. So let's go back to that pedestal we were at earlier. Hold up the wind crest. The strong winds have begun to blow. It's about to blow! Whee! I said, oh, and we got a living weapon here, so you'll need to switch to Adol to finish him off, so. Yeah, even Adol's abilities still needed here. I probably should put Adol in the party for this one, just because we're going to fight more of them, so. Alright, here we get some bluestone. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, nice, got it up to level 10. Well, you gotta have Ozma have skills that, like, have him move around just because of how slow he is. Comparatively to, Gruda, you know. Alright, now we got the same thing again. Okay. Interesting. So, wait. First of all, we want to use the wind here. Stop using your abilities, even though you don't use SP while you're controlled by another character. Still. Finally learned Triple Breaker for her. I was wondering when she would unlock that. Alright, switch to Durin. And here we get the Hero's Ring. Alright, let's show off what that does. Where is it? That's the final one. Actually, you could get a hero's ring by fighting the Uber boss too, but changes the wearer's extra skill to something stronger. Let's well, are we at a okay, we are at max, so I want to show that off.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Okay. See, after that, let's go back. Let me use that ability just to show it off what the extra skill does. Ooh, treasures. Get a healing tablet. And then a Elysium, which is the penultimate weapon for Freda, so might as well equip it to her. Yeah, 255 strength for that one. So, halberd spawned from hell to admonish darklings. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off Adol's sword. Apocalypse, sacred sword that's seen use in countless battles. Yeah, let's get rid of the wind now. Alright, the winds have weakened, so, okay. Yeah, you can stop now. Anyway, here we get the Rain Crest, another key item for this section, so alright, let's head back to the monument and use the Rain Crest on it instead. The water shall flow. Heavy rain has begun to fall. I like the rain. Even when it's super crazy busy, you know what I mean? So. Trying to max out his more expensive. Oh right. Oh, I haven't shown off that ability yet. Whoops.
Into the deep.
Look at that. Does a lot more damage too. Obviously, I used on a random minion, but you know. All right, let's put that skill thing back on. I'll try to show everyone's abilities off before the end of this thing. Oh, right. Yes, yes, calm down. Although I could probably just ignore this guy, really. Let's hit level 52. 53 for Kalilica. Oh. Stuck in his gravity field. Anyway, some more treasure here. Amethyst. Pearl. Oh wait, that's a different series. Then we get the Valkyrie Dress 2, which is female-only armor. Give that to her for now. Although technically the rune cloak's probably a little bit better in terms of resistances, but anyway, light armor worn by Ancient Valkyrie. So yeah, all right. Yeah, I kind of wish this game had armor changing, where it showed like what their armor looks like when they equipped it, like different versions of them. Oh well, whatever, not a big deal. Okay, let's swap out the... Oh, well, after we get through these guys. Okay, let's swap out the Wind Crest. Alright, the winds have begun to blow. Dar she blows. Yar, 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 yar. Doesn't really take much to kill these guys, does it? Anyway, here we get the Sun Crest. So let's use that on our new monument here. Yeah, I'll get rid of all those ice blocks. And it'll get rid of water too, so. The sunlight has intensified. I'm not a big fan of the super heat, like intense sun or whatever, so. Alright, grab that, get some redstone. Even though I don't really need that anymore, but hey. Alright, then go over here. I'll fight those guys in a second. Oh, since this is up, let's quit the hero ring and show off Duran's one.
My turn. Not holding back. You're finished. I win.
All right, you win there, dude. Calm down. Put that one ability back on. Okay, here we get the Hero's Cloak, which we already made one from a long time ago because I wanted to take advantage of it early. And then the Kaiser Potion. Okay. I hate when I miss with these abilities. Oh well. And don't worry about filling up this map for completion, because the map, the 100% thing is for the forest, not for this dungeon. Ow. Anyway. Alright, this one we want to use the Wind Crest again. The strong winds have begun to blow. Let's see. And then we need to head back. Sorry, there's... Nope, keep going the wrong way. I meant to go this way. Oh, I'm out of that. Oh. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me... There we go. Too bad I got poisoned. How far am I away from that? Oh, I'm actually not too far off. Alright, fly up here. Now I might need to actually heal. I might just use a potion though, I don't know. Oh. Alright, anyway, we get the saintly robes here. Just another armor upgrade. Let's see. I guess I've got what... Yeah, it's got a little bit better defense. It's better to equip the saintly robes than Berserk, because it's only a +8 strength, so... Alright, let's head back the way we came. And we want to use the rain one this time. But we're not using it to get that one, because we need it to be clear for that one. So, oh yeah, I need to. Let's give her the Hero's Ring, just so I can show off that ability. Jiminy Christmas, dude. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need to go back down, so let's do that. Yeah, so it'll connect to this, and we want to put the sun crest on now. Put on that one ability again. I mean, these guys do give a good amount of experience or gold. So if you're looking for gold farming, this isn't bad, but it's not the fastest way to get money, though. All right, back up the way we came. You will need to use the Gale shoes for this next section.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I might have to heal. Let's just use some like honey potions or something like that. Here's another way to go back down.
Armored.
Armored!
Down you go.
And this is a way to get back to the entrance of the, entrance of the level, as you can see there, so. So if you need to go back or whatever.
How's this? Back. Gaia spear. There. Gaia spear.
That much. Oh yeah, we've only got a handful more left to go, so. Woo! Anyway, here we get. The Judgment Knives, the penultimate weapon for Karna. Knives which bring down judgment on the wicked. 220 defense or strength. Alright, and you know what time it is. So let's save it again. Time for other boss time. Actually, I should have quitted the heroes rank for this fight. Yeah, whatever. I don't need the extra skill that badly. It would just do more damage against this guy. Alright, against the Silver Colossus Zeravolts. Zeravuts? Oi, what are you talking about, maybe? Anyway, he's slightly different from his counterpart, but... Yeah, I'm trying to avoid his balls of... Whoops! I ran into that bad boy. Almost got him stunned. There we go. Now, might not finish him off in time. Oh, I almost had him too. Oh well. There we go, got him. Nice. Cool, because getting a lot of levels because of me having that one thing equipped her. Yeah, these bosses aren't too bad, so. Mainly because of our levels and we've got the good equipment and we're on normal difficulty, so. Nothing. And I've got plenty of potions if it really came down to it. Although, like I said, most of those potions are for the Uber boss. So. Let's see. I have the Gale shoes on for that battle. Oh. One more heal, but let's heal again. Alright, final section before we go to the final dungeon, or the main part of the final dungeon. And now we entered the Land of Gold. Now, what's this? Gold area puzzle. Use a gamepad or mouse to rotate the disc. The passageway nearby will be altered in accordance with the disc positioning. The way to break the fourth wall game. But anyway, I don't want to alter it right this second, but I will here in a second. Now we got another new enemy here. There we go. Osmus. The guy's spear is maxed out, so. And yeah, as you can see here, I can't get there because of those light puzzles or whatever are we're in here. So, but anyway, okay. Now we want to go this way first. Oh well, I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, here we get the purple stone. Awesome. Okay, now we need to start moving this thing. So. Okay, so we need to move this ring counterclockwise. So, oops. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I can't quite get there yet, but we wanted to move it. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm not done. I was looking at my notes. I'm like, oh, I need to move one more thing. And then the inner ring, I need to move clockwise. So press down. There we go. That'll help us get that treasure. I'm out of SP. Gotta get more. Anyway, here we get. The third stun stone. So after this area, before we go to the final dungeon, I will be getting the best equipment for my final party. But not right this second, though. So. Okay, now we need to go back here. Now we need to change this panel. We want it to be counterclockwise. So. Now I guess. Oops.
Here we go.
Oh. Whatever. Too late now.
You're
Alright, here we get. The penultimate weapon for Kalilica, the Armageddon. Highly destructive mace imbued with immense magic. 237 attack. Okay, now let's go back to the panel again. Okay, we need the inner ring to go clockwise, and outer wing counterclockwise. Alright, that should be... Just looking at my notes to make sure I'm good. Okay. That should take us to another panel now. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to mess anything just yet because we need to go in here. This is a combat room. Okay, these guys are Nel Piera, and they do a lot of status afflictions on you, so you might either equip status affliction protection things, or or not. Well, it depends on the difficulty, I guess. Yeah, you see, they're like freezing me all the time. Oh, unless you built up your final armor to be highly resistant, then these guys should be a joke. But since I haven't done that yet. I wanted to say that for the final boss of the game to have actually the really good armor. I didn't want to do it before the final boss because I wanted to make some of the other bosses a little challenging. Although I'm having a pretty easy time with them already. Alright, we've done that. Okay, that'll unlock a new area in this place so we can continue on. Okay, we want to move this again, so let's see. Alright. Want this one to be moved counterclockwise. Okay. Oops, no. I meant to go back this way. That's the point. That was the point of me doing that. How much do I have left on that? Oh, not too much. So, alright, get Blackstone here. Let's head back. Okay, now we want to move the middle one counterclockwise. Move that up. And then, oh no, sorry, I want to do it twice. Sorry. Twice. And then this one clockwise 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, this should take us to another control panel. Nice, 53rd level. Gain more levels than I expected, but that's because of all the stuff I've got equipped, so. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's go to the second battle room. Alright, another, let's see, Nell C2 is what these guys are called. Same thing as before, they do a pretty good amount of damage on you.
Here we go!
I was about to say, I should take out a couple of them. Oh, there we go. Yeah, their big thing is they have area beam attacks, but not too bad. Not as annoying as the previous one, just because of their status afflictions. Okay, now we can... Now we got another adjustable thing for this dungeon. Okay. Now on this one, I want to move this outer ring clockwise once. Okay, now allow us to get the chest over here. Swap it. Oh, wait. Alright, we got a Starlight Stone here. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Okay, now we want to mess with this again. Okay, outer ring, we want to move this back counterclockwise once. And then I want to move the middle ring here counterclockwise 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then the inner one, I want to move this one twice. Okay. Yes. Alright, let's head on to the next location. Oh, out of SP. Yeah, let's see. Let's just use the rest of those honey potions. Like I said, I don't want to sit down forever and wait for that. I mean, I could cut. Me haven't healed, but I like running a little dangerously. There you go. Anyway, here we get a +3 Valkyrie dress, so might as well give that to her. Might as well quit to the one of the ladies here. Okay. Alright, head back the way we came. Okay, hit this one again. Okay, middle ring, we want to hit this one clockwise twice. And then, okay. This should take us to the another new console. And the exit door, which we can't utilize right now anyway, but yeah, see, we can't go this way, even though it looks like I should be able to, but alright, this one I want to use, I want the inner one to be moved counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. And then the middle one, clockwise once. And then outer ring, counterclockwise once. Okay. Now take us to the next final battle rooms. I just stunned him too. All right, nice. Okay, we're maxed out with that, so we can give the. Let's see. And give the have her use up her final ability. Max that out. Although, I mean, this is only for achievement's sake, so if you don't care about that, or have already got them maxed out from certain replays, then okay, that's good for that. You're good on yours. And then Kalilikai, I just need her to. Yes, triple impact and triple breaker. See, circle and X. Okay. Now she might hit max level by the end of this. Alright, we're already back around, just making sure I killed everything, or at least once. Alright, let's open up this battle room. And the enemies inside this should be called Nell Beavers. They're super fast, so you try to use area attacks on them if you can. Yeah, look at that. There we go, got him. Beavers, huh? Never knew. Are they angry beavers? Yes. Yes, they are. Okay. And then one more combat door. We just need to follow the path we were on earlier to get to that, so. I just skimmed that. Okay, we already fought you. Ow! Jeez. I was about to say, we already fought you once. I don't need to do it again. Okay, we haven't fought you, so. There we go. Alright, final combat door over. Wait, did I? Hold on. Did I forget to. Did I accidentally mess up on the doors? Oh, I must have. Whoops. Huh. Must have did one of these wrong or something. Hold on. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes here to make sure this is in the right formation. Yeah. Let's see. Middle one. Yep, okay, there we go. I didn't move it far enough over one. My bad. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, I guess I forgot to move it one more. My bad. Wait, what? Okay, seriously. It should be. Okay, there we go. Sorry. That's how it should look. So take a picture for those who are wanting to know. Or, you know, still shot or whatever. Okay. Alright, these enemies in there should be called Nell Visbies. They can poison you, so if you've got if you've got poison resistance, it'd be a good time to use it.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Just wail on him. Okay, now time to fight the final Guardian before we open up the final area. Ooh, ah, wah. There we go. Alright, let's head back to the north area. Let's get out of here. This one almost made me... Well, this one I had to heal, but that took more damage than I realized. Alright, let's grab this chest, which contains... the Ragnarok, which is the penultimate weapon for Ozma there. So, contains the souls of countless fallen warriors. That's the name for Ragnarok from Norse mythology. Alright, let's save it. I want to have someone have the hero's range just to have a high attack. Actually, let's equip the area seal, so maybe during the battle it'll fill up. Maybe. We'll see what happens though. Alright, this boss, surprise, is level 53, 43,000 HP, 742 strength, 396 defense. So, but just like the other ones, he's not too difficult. All that gold is not the gold Colossus Bulagul. All that shiny is not gold, or all that's gold is not shiny. Whatever the term is. Anyway, for boss battle against the gold man himself. Oh, I thought I dodged that. I should just learn to block. There we go. Oh, come on. I didn't even get the damage in because I got knocked back. Oh, I stunned him again. Wow, that was fast. Holy crap. Holy cow.
Not holding back.
Jeez. I've been doing so much damage to him, I was stunning him multiple times. That's funny. Alright, your little minions have been defeated there, Gruda. Well, actually, it wasn't his minions, it was the book's defenders or guardians or whatever, but still. All right, let's see what where that takes us. We're almost at the point of no return, by the way. So before the end game stuff. So heal up. Depart for the central area. Yeah, we're almost there, folks. Yeah, this is going to be a long episode. So, this is the central area?
We're finally here. Certainly took us long enough.
The font's the highest point is our destination, yes? Correct. It's from there the Akashic records can be controlled.
That's where Gruda would be alright.
This is it, Adol. Hurry now. If he begins interfering with the records, it'll be too late. Alright, let's do this. Okay, but before, yeah, check back here. This gives you Berserker +8. Now, if you've already beaten the Uber boss, this will be the final chest. But in my case, the final chest will be the Uber boss. This chest. If you get that, you'll get the achievement Trophy Hunter. Also, if you've beaten the Uber boss, you'll also get like 3 different achievements back to back or something crazy like that. Okay, let me show off this area before we. Oh, right, I need to equip you back. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Oh, wait, why didn't I have you equipped with let's see, where's the... Yeah, experience stuff. I forgot to equip that to you. Well, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. So I don't know why I'm doing this. There we go. Yeah, since those abilities, even if they're equipped on another companion, they still work with your character. Like the whole SP gaining while you're walking type of thing. God, these guys are nasty strong. Look at that. Good lord. Yeah, these guys give a lot of experience, by the way, if you kill them. So if you're behind on levels, this is the place to... Other than fighting the Uber boss, this is the place to do it, so... See if I can stun him again. There we go. Yeah, usually the big guys, you want to use your abilities that have high stun capabilities. Yeah, go to sleep. At least they don't say the same line over and over again like in Lunar. Well, the PS1 version, anyway. I need to record that game one of these days. Although if I do that, I'd probably do the Sega CD version. Because that's my favorite version. But anyway, this is the final monument of the game. So if you've got anything left to do it now. Because as soon as we enter the next area, that's the final bit of the game. So, alright. Let's go ahead and leave. We want to go back to... okay, let's get the final abilities of the game for the Sunstone stuff. So let's head back to Cellray. And I want to get the final equipment of the game. So I'm going to give it to Kurata and Freda. That'll be my final party. So I'm going to give it to them, mainly because it's got high attack power too. Not that I don't like this group, I just prefer the other group better, so... Alright. And we got 2 more Sunstones, so alright. Hand over Sunstone. Alright, we want to make a weapon for... We already... yeah, Adol's already forged. So let's give one to Karna. Yep. He'll make a female set of armor for you if you choose a female character. He says he can make one for men and one for women, so which one would you like? Well, I want the woman one because I'm about to get... Now, you could technically make 3 with this each one, but I usually like to make the one with the... character they're getting the weapon, so the one for women. All right, hold on, this won't take long. All right, here we go. And we get the Venus knives for Karna if you chose to give her that. And then we get the Victoria's Blessing if you choose a female armor. Take care out there. Okay, and yeah, we got one more Sunstone, so let's give that to Karna. Give her the Venus knives, 240 strength. Recreated using rare ore, sharp blades to pierce evil. So give her the Victoria's Blessing, 252 defense and 6 strength. Divine golden armor that repels evil. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna remove your guys' equipment and stuff. Okay, equip you with the Victor's Blessing, and then okay, let's do another Sunstone. Yep. Alright, Freda this time. Yep. Want one for women. And if you've done all the armors, you should have maxed out your armor, all the armors in the game, so, or maxed them out. I mean, unlocked them for the achievement, so, but you have to unlock everything in the armory, whether it be armor or weapons, to get the achievement. So you have to play through the game twice to do that. You get the echidna halberd for Freyda and the Victoria's Blessing. Nope, there's no more sunstones unless you hack the game or something. But, alright, give her the echidna's halberd. Recreate using rare orbs. Harvest the souls of foes. And we will give her the Victoria's Blessing. Okay, so we're going to make the final armors of the game so we can actually fight the Uber boss. So let's head to the Ruse Nest, because our main tub of man there is going to be the one we want to do this with. Because he's the most efficient place to do it. So what I've been doing basically is refining armor can be really, really expensive to do. So there's a trick to refine armor to do it a little bit cheaper than just straight up taking your main weapon and upgrading stuff with it. Because you can reinforce a weapon by choosing the item and then putting something else on it to max it out. So the easiest way to max out a weapon is to use lower weapons to do it. So basically what you want to do is you want to take like a short sword. It doesn't matter what weapon it is. It just has to be a really cheap sword. In this case, the short sword's only like 10 gold. So it's worth doing it with this. And then, oh, it looks like I got 9, let's see. Oh, I have less than 1 million gold. What? Anyway. Oh, because of misfortune, I probably, yeah, other stuff. But I can sell stuff to get back up to that again, so. Anyway. Oh yeah, and I had to pay to reinforce the armor anyway. So anyway, you want to take weak weapons. In this case, the leather plate is the cheapest leather armor, and then short swords are the cheapest armor. And what you want to do is, I'll show you what I did to do that. So let me take the short sword here. So what I've done is there's 2 different methods to make weapons here. So I've got, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3. I need a, okay. So what I did is I took the short sword, and what I did is upgraded it with slime molds. The way you get slime molds is you craft them from clear liquids, and then you can take you can also craft them clear liquids from, not frog extract. Where's the oh yeah, you can't do it with base. Well, it's basically the filthy liquid or whatever. You turn them into clear liquids, and then you turn clear liquids into poison organs. If you go to the underground runes here, in the first area, there's slimes that when you kill them, they spawn other slimes. So that's how I was getting my X skills maxed out. Was fighting those, because then they spawn. The only time they don't spawn is if you attack them with slash weapons, like with Adol or Freyda. But you just do that over and over and over again. They drop a bunch of clear liquid and filthy liquid, and you can convert them all into slime molds. And then the other item we need is, that you use is the Awful Carapace. Those are from the Rutara enemy, and the Rutara enemy can be found if you go here to the Ashen Forest outskirts. If you kind of go this line back and forth, we'll leave the map after you kill them all. You'll find them, and they'll drop the Carapace. Quit 3 silver axes, 1 to each of your characters. And anything, and also choose a party that has different compositions to raise your rare drop encounters. And you'll need quite a few of those to get these. But after you do that, take 2 pieces of armor to turn them into 72 plus 72s, whether it be armor or sword. And the way you turn them into 72 is by doing the slime mold 9 times. So let's do that really quick. It'll raise it +5 every time you do that. Unfortunately, this is a tedious process, of course. Oh, wait, whoops. I didn't mean to do poisonous organ. I meant slime mold. Actually, I could probably sell the rest of the stuff, because I actually don't need it anymore. So you want to do this 9 times. So it should be +45 is what you're going for. Oh, and slime molds sell for a decent amount. They sell for 900 gold apiece. So that's a way to make extra money too. is by doing that. So. All right. Yeah, I just need to do this a few more times. Yeah, sorry I'm like really slowing down the final, because we have to do the final battle, but I wanted to show you how I got these weapons in the first place. So. Yeah, it's not too expensive to do it from a cheaper weapon like this. Because it only costs like, you know, 10 whatever plus gold or whatever, so. But yeah, the reason I lost so much money was because of misfortune. I got hit by it, and so anytime you get hit with it, you can lose a decent amount of cash. I think I lost like 100,000 gold just by doing that, which is kind of sad. Anyway, after you do 9 mold spores, do that twice with 2 different weapons, and then then the final one, put 3 awful carapaces on those swords, and I'll turn them into plus 72s. Which is basically a maxed out. It's basically a maxed out weapon in terms of the bonus stats, like attack, poison, paralysis, burn, frozen, SP, crit, and absorb are all maxed out when you do that. That's the cheapest way I've noticed to max out your weapons. And then take another sword. So you need 2 plus 272s, and then you need a plus 24. So for that one, just do 3 mold spores and a carapace, and that'll get you that one. I'm trying to show you my actual method, so for those who are trying to follow along, who are more visual than rather than reading it, this will give you like an idea of what you need to do. Okay, and then finally an awful carapace. Alright, and that'll turn it into a plus 24, and then just take whatever weapon or armor you're using, and then do a 2 plus 72s on it, and then a 24. And then I'll turn it into Ajax Sword. Do that again. And then finally the 24. And we get a maxed out Ajax Sword. But yeah, look at the cost of that it costs to actually do that type of thing. Whew. A bit of a pretty penny, but it's worth it. So. And yeah, so now we got plus 9 to attack, absorb, crit, SP, frozen, burn, paralysis, and poison. And then I want to do this with my armor as well, so take the Victoria's Blessing and put 2 272s on it. And then a 24. Because what it does is it gives you half, whatever your bonuses are on the weapon, it makes it half or whatever. And you can't get half of 1, so it stays at 1, but that'll max it out, so. Alright, so we got a plus 72 Victor's Blessing. So, and then we just want to do that with whoever you're using for your final, party. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's yeah, don't accidentally upgrade it with your other weapons, so that would be bad. Okay, then do the Victoria's Blessing. Alright, there's the other Victoria's Blessing. Yeah, don't accidentally use Now you're probably wondering why am I only doing this one and not the weapons? Well, first of all, let me sell all my old well, I don't want to sell that, but I'm gonna just sell the max weapons because I don't need them anymore, so let's just sell those. Actually, I might need to sell all my upgrades to do this. Or not upgrades. I need to sell like all of my see, I don't need these rune cloaks anymore, so I don't need since I've got the best equipment, I don't need to equip. Well, actually, although I'm not using that party, I might as well have them equipped with some armor of some sort, so. Just to have them, so clear out your inventory. Okay, then we'll sell everything else. Yeah, I'll just sell all armors and whatever I'm not using anymore. I might have to do a little bit of money grinding here for a second, but we'll see what happens. Because I don't need any of my accessories anymore, or I don't need any of my minerals anymore. So I'm trying to get to 1 million is basically what I'm doing, so. Actually, I need more than 1 million, but. Actually, let me do that off screen. I'll be right back after selling all my equipment. Okay, I sold all my equipment, so now there's one other way other than doing the method with the small mords and the awful carapace, but there's one other way you can get maxed out weapon or armor, but it's really expensive to do, so this is probably one of those things that either you have a ton of money or you've been grinding throughout the whole game and you just have money lying around. But there's one item that'll max out your weapon to the max with no problem at all. And it's the thing we've been, that was the most expensive item in the game. The gold pedestal for 1 million gold. And this will max out any piece of equipment to plus 72 and 9s and everything. You can also use the gold replica, but it's a bit more, well, it's not as expensive, but it only gives you a +1, and you have to use it multiple times. So we're going to buy one of these, and by buying one of these, we max out our materials in our journal. So you're, let's see, almost done with items in general, but yeah, weapons, we don't have weapons finished, obviously. Key items, we'll get that at the very end. Monster companion, we have to fight one more monster for that, and the boss. But yeah, so all our items have been collected that we can collect. So that's the final material of the game, is buying one of those. So yeah, back to the Ruse Nest. I just want to show you like one other method to do it, but the Spoil Mord and the Awful Carapace is the cheaper, easier way to do it, in my personal opinion. Anyway, let's use on the Echidna's Halberd. And yeah, just go to minerals and the gold pedestal, and yeah, plus 72 and 9s and everything. It costs 50,000 or 5,000 gold to do because it's a one-time upgrade. If you were upgrading it multiple times, it'd be really expensive. But since we're doing it once, boom, there you go. Now we got the best. Everyone's equipped with maximum potential, at least in the 3 party members we got. So, all right, let's switch to them. And make sure for this encounter you want to have a bunch of potions. Because of the creature we're going to fight, since it's an uber boss, it's going to have a lot of let's see, where's those cloaks, because it does a lot of damage even with a high level, even at max level and the best equipment, it still does a lot of damage. So equip this to get our, oh yeah, the hero's cloak is now giving us like what, plus 75 because of all the monsters we killed in the game. So yeah, not so much the Wanderer's Cloak anymore, but yeah, the Hero's Cloak plus 75. That's crazy, dude. But this is why I wanted to get the Hero's Cloak, because you can just keep killing enemies over and over and over again. I know there is a max, but I forgot. I think it's like 100 or something like that. Might be its max. But still, if anything, quit the Hero's Cloak, if anything, just because it gives you a plus 75 to everything. Look at that. Delicious. That's our totals for, and we're not even at max level either, so. All right, let's head over to the Uber boss. Where, there he is, over there. Oops, nope. It's gonna be kind of funny fighting this guy right before the final boss, but you know. Actually, it'd probably be better to trade into the ruse before going here so you don't have to fight anyone, but, oh, whoops, I have to go this way. Oh, come on. And then we should, I think we should, this should be the final harvest point too, is the ones up here. I think I didn't hit them last time, but I could be wrong. If not, I might have not attacked one, but I think that's the final. Okay. Let's see, let's make a save before we fight this guy. So, all right, this is, Faith, let's see, let me look up his name again really quick, sorry. I think I mentioned it last episode, but it is. By the way, when you beat this guy, you'll get Lord of the Jungle achievement, by the way, too, for doing this. His name is Fioradaros, is the final. And he's basically a big old horse. Big old lovely horse. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's go and fight him. Look at yeah, we're not taking as much damage as before. Yeah, he's immune to all weaknesses and stuff like that. So. Yeah, look how much damage he does. Even though I'm at like max. Yeah, he'll like jump around, surround himself with energy. Oops. I didn't mean to use a Kaiser, but okay. Well, it's not like I'll need it for the final boss anyway, so. Yeah, you only get brief periods of time to oh yeah, I probably should equip the and the great thing about this guy, since he's not a boss, technically, you can equip you can heal, you can change out your equipment if you need to. At any moment, which is nice. Yeah, so he doesn't give you much time to
This one might be too strong for us.
No, we got it. We got the levels. We're fine. There we go. Let me swap on the hero's ring. Oh yeah, I need to show off Adol's ability. There it is. Let me wait till his thing goes down. Boom! Alright, swap back on the cloak again. I'll swap over to the other characters whenever our yeah, this guy will take a hot second. Whoop. Ran into his attack. Ow. Yeah, this is why I wanted a bunch of bitter potions, just in case I got smacked a few times. Man, I seem to be getting unlucky with this At least my arc ability is at a decent level.
This one might be too strong for us.
Ow. Jerk. I can't. Man, I seem to getting unlucky with my dodges. Oh, I dodged into that one, that's for sure. Oh, okay, let's wait, how did I get paralyzed? I've got like maximum resistance. Whatever. Yeah, I'll finally use those items. Let's have Karna use the heroes right now.
You're mine now. I'm not done yet.
Oh, nice. Look at that. I'm at level 58 now. Holy crap. Yeah, he gets a ton of experience when you beat him. Holy shite, he's... We almost reached max level. If I fought him one more time, I could reach max level. And actually, I think you need to for an achievement, so... Look at that, man. Yeah. Anyway. Well, now the Uber boss, or now the main boss isn't going to be that big of a threat. Okay. Oh, yeah, alright, grab that one. If you've done everything right, you should have all the harvest points hit. I might have missed one by accident. That's how it always is. But yeah, you should have every one of them by now. And finally, we can open up this chest, which gives us... a second hero's ring, although one's good enough, really. But anyway, that should be it for all treasure chests in the game, so you should get an achievement for that. Alright, now that we've beat the Uber boss, now it's time to fight the final boss of the game. Well, final boss is, so. Yeah, spoiler, we're going to have multiple bosses, but that's just how it is, so. Alright, make sure to equip the, I would say have the Ares seal on for this fight. just so you can get your abilities up. After that, I'd probably put a hero's ring on someone just because of how much damage that does. But that's up to you. Actually, technically I haven't used Freyda's ability. Maybe I should equip it to her just to, even though, actually, I think she's got the most strength. Yeah, she has barely the most strength in the game, which is odd. I'll give it to her, so that way we can show off the final extra skill in the game. After that, just make sure you have a decent amount of healing items, like potions and stuff like that. So hopefully you have a couple of panaceas for full revival if something does happen. Oh yeah, I forgot to use all my max elixirs. Okay, we'll use those on we'll use on Adol. I just like having him be buffed up. Alright. Go and give him those strength power elixirs too. And then finally the defense elixirs. Yeah, weirdly enough, Freyda actually has the lowest defense in the game, I think. Okay, no, Duran does. Oh, well, no, he has that. It might be because of the armor he's wearing, but never mind. Yeah, Freyda and Duran have the lowest armor in the game, so. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Gruda, you're going down. So you come, Adol, Kristen. I must be honest, I had not been expecting you to pursue me this far. But I must praise you for following your heart. Seems you're not at all that different from me. You're not so different, you and I. Did you come from the Hollywood School of Writing? What? Adol is nothing like you? Well, every villain has to say that once. Huh, he is exactly like me. Humans are highly inefficient creatures. One just has to look back at history to see the same mistakes made time and again. ... They know what they must do and what the future demands for them, yet they ignore it all to maintain the status quo. The number possessed of the will to discover what is truly necessary and execute it forthwith is almost comically minuscule. Try to deny it all you like, but you know as well as I that I speak only the truth here.
You're kind of right, I guess, but...
But even the most lax humans seek to survive, threaten to take their life, and they will desperately act to preserve it. That, in essence, is what I am seeking to do.
Gruda, you...
Our ancestors sought to obtain the power of the gods for their own selfish ends. But not I. I seek it to test the potential of humanity. To test whether or not it even has the right to exist. That is the objective of the new generation of darklings. Now, Akashic Records and the Mask of the Sun. Lend me your power! Is he trying to copy the functions of the Akashic Records into himself? Not even a god should be able to do such a thing, much less a human. Neither your body or spirit will be able to shoulder such a burden. I told you I'll gladly pay any price. I will not stand by idly when I know what it must be done. Now, Adol, overcome my ordeal and show me your true potential. I'll show you my true potential. Whoa. Look at that. So that's what happens when you merge with a book? Okay. You turn into some...
Or I will erase you from existence without a trace. The choice is yours.
The false god of causality, Akasha Gilf, for the penultimate boss fight of the game. He turns into a Dullahan, I guess. I know. What? Impossible. He absorbed the whole of the Akashic Records. What a terrifying man.
Adol.
If we don't do something about him right now, the world's gonna be rewritten.
Adol. Adol.
Adol.
Adol.
Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. It appears that his power is still unstable. This may be our only chance to stop him. One of the few voice lines in the game, so it's time to finish this. Alright, you should be at least level 55 by doing this fight, so... Alright, we need to take out these, Yeah, unfortunately these saints are resistant to, abilities, so... Whoops. Yeah, you gotta get rid of these things, but, also he'll try to attack you with these, so... Whoop. I usually like moving around the battlefield. That way he doesn't keep blasting me with his abilities, so... Ah, oh well. I've got the best armor in the game. I heal pretty quickly too, so. Alright, there's that one, so. Can't see anything now. There we go.
Leave everything to me.
You have a right to exist.
Alright, I'll show off her ability.
Here I go. End of the line.
Very nice.
Leave it to me.
Usually you're supposed to avoid his abilities and everything like that, but I'm kind of just tanking it because I'm too powerful at this point, so. Ah. Well, I almost did half damage, though. Whoop. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these little, his little, I guess statues or whatever you want to call them. His little. Yeah, we have to wait for him to lean into us, so. Oh, whoops.
All right.
I don't even think you can hit with Karna. No. Yeah, even Karna can't like range attack him, so. Well, I'll wait till the game lets me do something to him, so.
Leave everything to me.
Can I hit you now, please? I'm just waiting to do something to him. Yeah, the only time you can hurt him when he slams his arms down into us, so. So we basically have to play the waiting game here. I hate bosses that make you wait. But I auto heal pretty fast, so he's not really doing that much damage to me at this point. Maybe I should just block instead, so I can, you know. There we go. Oh, whoops. I meant to do her special ability. Oh, well, whatever. That should be enough. There we go. Got him. Now we almost hit max level. That's it.
This isn't the end. The spirit of the darklings will live on.
Of course it's not over. Anyway, you get the Darkling Ordeal trophy for beating this guy. ...
What happened?
I think it's over. Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling about this. I can no longer sense his overwhelming power.
It's so quiet.
Oh, that's it? Huh. I guess it is over. Yeah, totally. ... Adol, let us not remain here any longer than necessary. We should recover the mask of the sun and return to Adol. Oh, okay. We're done then.
It's over now, right, Adol?
Have you read this script before?
Gruda, you idiot. So this is the center of the Akashic records. Lord LD's people must have been ridiculously skilled to create something like this. Come on, Adol. It's time to go back to our world.
Alright, just pick up the mask and leave. Yep, totally. That's all we had to do. Anyway, finally get the Mask of the Sun in our inventory. Final key item, so all our items should be... Outside of weapon stuff, we should have grabbed every item in the game. The stuff that you have to replay to unlock, so... What's happening?
Eek!
The cat.
An earthquake?
Adol, LaFonce. Is that you, LDO? What's happening out there? I'm sorry to trouble you after what must have been a difficult battle, but please return to the Temple of the Sun as quickly as possible. I'll explain everything to you there. What the hell's going on? I too am completely uncertain.
Hey, no, we should get back to Lord Eldia. We won't find any answers standing here.
Indeed, I have a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh. But anyway. Okay, so we need to equip the Beast King claws for something up ahead. Oh yeah, let me show you my, let's see, all items. So, yeah, there's all the key items here. All the beast material has been found in the game. All the plant material. All the minerals. Yeah, the gold pedestal is the final one. And then there's all the accessories. If you've been playing around, you should have been able to get all of them just from playing the game. And finding all the treasure chests. There's all the armor. And weapons, yeah, you'll have to get the penultimate. You'll have to get the ultimate weapons and choose the different choices during the Siryu blacksmith missions to get those. Those are the ones that are missing from them. But yeah, there's everything collected. So okay. Actually, I'll equip the Beast King claws later because I want to get through this. This episode's already long enough as it is. Actually, can I just teleport back to the... No. Yeah, we're stuck here. Let me heal. Okay. Shouldn't be any enemies, so they're all gone. Yeah, if I really want to be max level, I could have beaten the ultimate boss one more time. And then, the mega boss, and then we would have been max level by this point. But the levels, I mean, they would make a small difference, but not that big of a difference. At least when it comes to being level 55 to 60. So,
Thank goodness you're all safe.
I'm delighted to see all of you again. What's happening, Adol? Adol and his friends were victorious, but something is not right.
Is this another earthquake? They're happening in our world too.
Seriously, I know I said this already, but what the hell's going on?
That's what I need to discuss with you. Please come this way.
Alright. Something abnormal is occurring in the Akashic records.
Indeed, I suspect Gruda's actions and Iris created inconsistencies and contradictions within them. I fear that the earthquakes and other odd occurrences are a result of the records essentially collapsing in on themselves. What's going to happen if it continues?
800 years ago, this region became the Great Forest as a result of the Black-Winged One's actions.
It wasn't a forest before?
It was not, and considering what Gruda's done this time, the consequences are likely to be far greater. At worst, the whole of the western part of the continent may sink into the ocean with Celceta at its center. No way! Yes way! Totally, dude! ... Under normal circumstances, I'd be able to go inside Iris and repair the records, but the errors now are too extensive. I would have no means of repairing them before significant damage is done.
No. Lord Eldia, is there no other way to stop this from happening? ...
There is one. Adol, I would like to ask you to destroy the Mask of the Sun. Exclamation point.
What?
The Mask of the Sun is effectively a master key to the Akashic Records. If it is destroyed, then by design, the Akashic Records can no longer exert any influence in this world whatsoever. But wait, is that really okay to do that? I mean, don't we need them? I will not allow this continent to suffer the same fate as my homeland.
Lord Eldia.
There is, however, one complication in this plan. The Mask of the Sun cannot be easily destroyed, even by myself.
Oh, so how do we?
Please consider this a personal request, Adol. I would like you to hurry to the peak of Mount Vesuvio and cast the Mask of the Sun into the volcano's crater. Alright, Lord of the Rings. I mean, no. Where's the giant eagles? Can we get there immediately? Oh, wait, we've already been there.
The mountain with two peaks?
Oh, yeah, the other one we didn't go to before. Yes, only the energy that flows through the earth itself is capable of destroying such a powerful artifact. I knew volcanoes were awesome.
But isn't the route to the volcano's crater inaccessible? Not anymore. When I surveyed that area earlier, the earthquakes had caused the fissures in the mountain path to fill. How convenient. However, the earthquakes have made it much more active than it was before, so it's still a dangerous request.
I know this is an extremely difficult task to trust with you, Adol, but I beg of you, please.
Oh, deal.
Why are you asking me? Why do I have to be the hero? In all the time I've been watching you, you performed more admirably than ever I could have ever imagined. As selfish as it may be, I suppose you could say I want to see for myself how you perform under these circumstances. I want to bear witness to the strength of the people I've been watching all this time, to see their true potential. As I said, you may consider this a personal favor to me. ... There is little time remaining. Anything could happen at any moment. I'm sorry to hurry you along, but may I ask you to leave for Mount Vesuvio right away? Sounds like this is our chance to finally bring everything to an end.
And we'll be right by your side, Adol.
We've come this far. Can't turn back now. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I don't want to leave any regrets. Let's see this through. Yes, after coming this far, I could not even consider turning back. Adol Kristen, I leave the fate of this world in your hands. Please, take care. Alright. Adol Kristen, when I look at you and your companions, no matter how desperate the situation may be, I cannot help but feel a ray of hope. Although you still Celceta and the fate of the world in your hands. Adol, everyone, may fortune smile upon you. I have the utmost confidence in your abilities. Once I am certain Lord Eddie is safe, I will be right behind you. Adol, everyone, please take care. Okay. Now let's head up to the top of this thing, so. What the? Where did these things come from? They're pretty creepy looking. They look like shadows or something. Did they come from Kingdom Hearts? No, that's a different game. Well, the game I named. Anyway, I've never seen monsters like this before. They're coming up for us. By God, they're coming right for us. Well, these guys are easy after fighting the Uber boss. Dude. Phew, good thing there weren't too many of them. I wonder how they managed to get inside the temple. Or, sorry, I wonder how they managed to get inside the temple. I think it would be more appropriate to say that they spawned from within the temple. What Adol? I fear the destroyed Akashic records are beginning to exert an effect on the real world, and those shadows came about. It's probable that similar phenomena are occurring elsewhere in this land as well. Oh boy, that's not good. But if that's the case, then not even this temple is safe anymore. ... Ozma, something wrong? I will remain here and protect Lord Adol.
Alone? No, I can't do that. I'll stay with you.
No.
Freda, you and Duran are most familiar with this area. Your place is with Adol now. I will take care of Lord Adol.
Ozma, thank you.
Hey,
I don't know this area is all really. No better than Adol himself. At least I'll stay behind too. Kana? If you're on your own, the enemy paralyzes you, it's over. Let me to make sure that doesn't happen. In Komodo, we always hunt in groups of at least 2 for that exact reason. That makes sense. Thank you. Your kindness is most appreciated. Thank you so much, both of you. Don't let your guard down. Indeed, do not worry about us. We will persevere. We will persevere. We will persevere. Oh, we won't let them get anywhere near Lord Adol. Thank you, Ozma Karna. Ozma Karna. Sorry, didn't put a space there.
We'll be back. Gruda won't do any more harm to Celceta on our watch.
There are more behind us. What? Are they following us?
Could they be attracted by the mask? Or could they be attracted by the mask of the sun?
I don't know, but their numbers sure are growing. This isn't gonna be easy. Out of my way! Step aside! Oh, there's General Leo. Oh, wow. Leo can be kind of a badass when he wants to be. Commander, wait for us.
Commander!
Don't leave us behind.
Fools! You insolent fools! Fools, you need more training. Huh, I'd say they did pretty well just keeping up with us. Leo, Remdos, Sancho, and Panza? What are you doing here? We heard everything from the roller tree and the ground rule.
Are you here to help us then?
Huh, just doing my job of giving a report on everything that's happened to the Governor General as well as to Rom. And I only trust what I've seen with my own eyes. Is that the reason we're here? Pretty sure I remember the commander yelling something like, I'm the only one who can save Adol before taking off. Silence! God, Legend guy keeps coming back to me. I love that game, but, you know. That's a minor detail. You, Adol, don't just stand there. Get going, we don't have all day. We'll take care of everything here. I'm guessing Karna's not with you right now because she's doing the same thing elsewhere, no? Huh, like sister, like brother. Thank you so much.
Adol, let's leave this in their hands and get going.
The obligatory, all the side characters helping us out while we're trying to get to our objective.
Oh dear, no one likes a man who doesn't know when to give up, you know, or a beast for that matter.
Some women like men who keep trying over and over again, so. Do these things even count as men? They're more like things.
Stop messing around, you two. They're attacking.
What the? Oh, Soul.
Are you alright, everyone? I heard everything from Kana and came to help. Lisa!
Now it looks like he's back under control.
Please leave this area to me and hurry on into head Adol. Are you sure? I am. I'll keep them under control, yeah. ... I'll stay and fight with you.
Except Soul could do it by himself because of how huge he is, but okay, whatever.
Kalilka? So alone would be at a disadvantage against these shadows due to their nimble movements.
Sure, whatever, even though he has like a laser beam.
So please let me back you up.
You know you're slow too, right, Kalilka? Just saying. ...
As long as that's alright with you, it would be a big help. Yes. Of course it's alright. Please stay safe, Adol. Once I'm finished here, I'll be right behind you. Take care, Lisa, Kalilka.
Don't do anything stupid. If it gets too dangerous, hop on Soul and get the hell out of here, okay?
Obviously, I should have don't want to die here after all. Take care, everyone.
I keep forgetting you exist, little girl. Watch out for it, huh? You know those guys kind of look like the mask, or the puppet boy, or not puppet boy, the boy from Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Anyway, these don't seem to be the same as the other shadows.
The mask. Return it to me.
Gruda?
It's like the Akashic Records gave Gruda's obsession a physical form.
I don't know if that's possible. It looks that way, and if they're trying to get in our way, there's only one thing to do. There's something oddly satisfying about attacking Gruda's face with everything you've got.
Well, you know, when you're attacking an X, you know. Wow, remind me never to cross you. Alright, Adol, let's force our way to the summit. Alright. Yeah, it's just... I was about to say, almost one-shot them. It's just a little bit further to the summit. We could do this.
We need to pick up the pace, though. We can't let Lisa's effort go to waste.
I was about to say, I should almost, like, just fight all these guys. They should... I was about to say, I should get enough SP from my max weapons and everything like that, so... There we go. Actually, okay, there's the where we have to equip the Beast King clause. There's really no reason to fight these guys. I'm just gonna blast past them. Whoops! Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to press triangle. Whoops, whatever. Actually, let's go and put the Gale shoes. Yeah, I don't need to fight these guys anymore, so I've got plenty of levels. Well, oops. Yep. I probably should leave this on, but... There you go. Fredo, watch out. More?
They just keep coming. We're almost at the top. We don't need this.
Freda.
I'm wherever you have you, Durin. Hey, and all the two of us stay behind, keep these shadows at bay. Don't worry about us. We're almost to the top. Go on ahead, for us and for everyone who else lives in Celceta.
I'm sorry I couldn't fight with you to the very end, Adol. But I know you'll do what has to be done. It's all up to you now, little buddy. Don't let me down. Little buddy? Where are we, on Gilligan's Island? I won't, I swear. It's a promise then, partner.
Durin, Nina, let's show them what the warriors of Danon can do.
Go, Adol. Get the lead out. I don't have a gun, though. I know it's a turn of phrase, still. Yeah, hopefully you gave Adol the best equipment in the game, by the way. The Hall Spectre, Phantom Gruda. So this is my final opponent. Yeah, if you did, I mean, you can still beat him without the best equipment. It's just, why not give Adol the best equipment in the game? So, out of my way, loser. Loser. Not yet. I'm not done yet. Give it to me. Give me the mask. The power of the gods. Overcome my trials. Funny how in this version of the game they made Gruda the final boss instead of Adol like in the previous games. Anyway, kill you. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. Well, I'm gonna kill you. For final boss battle against the Gruda Shadow. This fight actually isn't that hard because you're doing this by yourself, so. Yeah, look at that. I'm kind of wrecking him already. Yeah, he can guard attacks and stuff like that, but because I got the best equipment, I'm not. He is level 56, so maybe you want to be close to that level when fighting him.
Still nothing in the face of a god.
Whoops. Well, I meant to, when I dodged it, I meant to get on my way, so. Even with the best equipment, he actually doesn't do that much damage to you.
I can't be defeated.
And yeah, you can use, if you're worried about it, just use items. Yeah, kind of a boring final boss. By the way, that's the final boss of the game. Maybe I went a little overboard with being at max level. Like I said, you want to be at least a level 55-ish, maybe a little bit lower than that, and have at least the penultimate equipment, if not the ultimate equipment. Anyway, time to throw the ring into Mordor. I mean the sun, or mask into the volcano. The boiling lava of the volcano bubbles and froths below you. Will you cast the mask of the sun to the crater? No, I will keep it for myself. No, you have to, but that must. That'd be funny if you could do an alternate ending where you put on the ring, you know, or the mask in this case. So, yes. Yeah, Adol's a hero by nature, so. The closest they had to a dark storyline with Adol was Ys 8. That one's actually not a bad game, too. I like 7 the most, but 8's not too bad. Anyway, bye-bye, mask. Oh, with that, you should get Monster Meister defeating Gruda if you fought in every single monster in the game. That should get you that achievement. And then, as we watch the credits roll, you should get the Adventure, Memories Unfogged achievement and the Adventure achievement for beating the game, by the way. Adol, what a fine young man. I couldn't agree more. I'm more than fortunate to have been able to meet someone like him before my final rest. You are determined to go through with this, then? Mankind has become much stronger than it was in the Age of the Gods. The Akashic Records have lost their power and my duty has been fulfilled. I can now rest in peace.
Adol? Are you alright, Adol?
Oh, thanks, Lisa.
Are you alright, Adol?
Yeah, I saved the world again. I think I'm on Cloud 9 at this point. I'm fine.
Oh, you're awake, thank goodness. I'm so relieved. I was almost too late. I knew the volcano had become more active, but I never expected it to erupt. El Duke is far too dangerous right now, so I'm taking you back to Danon.
How is everyone else?
They're all perfectly fine. They'll be meeting us in Danon. Nina informed me of their safety just a moment ago. Escorting you like this reminds me of the time we first met. You never stopped asking me questions from the minute I first laid eyes on you. Come to think of it, I wonder what knowledge Wadadi had intended to give you.
Yeah, to get all the... Oh, I was about to say actually get a harem of my own. No, that's a different game. Dot, dot, dot. Although the game series almost acts like Adol's collecting a gaggle of gals. So.
Adol?
Yep, time to unlock our final memory of the game. Yeah, you're wondering why my memory was like at 98% or something like that? I see, that is a shame. I was hoping I could count on you as the one to discover a route to the Western world, represented by Europe. Europe. Shouldn't it be Europa in this game? Anyway, sorry, maybe they mistranslated that part. It's supposed to be Europa, isn't it? Because it's supposed to basically be the real world, but not really. Into the Eastern world, which remains as of yet uncharted territory. I never expected to hear an 18-year-old say that he wished to explore the entire world alone, without shortcuts. Now I feel hesitant to ask anyone else. That sounds like Adol's. Adol's 18 in this game? That sounds about right. Well then, Adol, if I can't impart knowledge upon you, will you at least allow me to give you a name? Naturally, I don't mean an actual name, as you have a fine one of those already. I simply wish to give you a title. I'm certain that your limitless curiosity will grant gems to the people you meet as you travel the world. Let me see, what word would be most appropriate to describe a remarkable individual such as yourself? How about adventurer? And that's the name of the trophy. Adol's chronicle of the events that occurred in the Great Forest of Celceta comes to an end here. How did the residents of the forest whom Adol encountered during his adventure live out the rest of their lives? How was the existence of the primeval lands handled by Governor General Griselda following these events? Adol's account provides more questions than answers and gives us all many things to ponder. What wisdom did Eldiel intend to bestow upon him, and was it ever given? There are no records of it today, if so. In truth, much of the content of this tale is speculative, as Adol left many details vague and open to interpretation. But perhaps the fact that he chose to end this particular travelogue here in this manner is meant to send an important message all its own. That's my theory, anyway. And let's watch the credits roll. Well, what a fun game. You know, a fun action game in the era of Ys, you know, obviously a remake of the 4th game of the series. Definitely changed it up quite a bit from the TurboGrafx 16 S and NES versions of the game. Making Eldiel more of a sympathetic character. Well, I mean, Eldiel was sympathetic in the other games, but he ended up being the major boss. He was sympathetic after he beat him. But this one, instead of Gruda being the the penultimate boss, they made him the actual boss in the game. And obviously give him more background to his original history and his ties to like a couple of the characters, makes him a little bit more interesting. Too bad there was, it was all supposed in what happened, but basically it's assumed that Gruda and Freda were a couple, and then obviously he left and basically backstabbed his own clan, and that pissed her off, and Durin obviously. And obviously Durin might have had a thing for Freda too, but we never know anything about that. That doesn't matter, just that's a thing. And obviously, like I said, Eldiel being more overall just sympathetic instead of just being sympathetic at the very end. Like they decided to give him that Frankenstein, or sorry, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde syndrome, where he had an evil version of him inside. You know, made it a little bit more where he's more sympathetic because it wasn't totally his fault. But still, I mean, he still did the things. It just wasn't him. You know. Yeah, overall, a pretty solid game. The only issues I'd have in this game is really the map completion is a little bit wonky. Getting that last 100% is a little bit weird, as I said there. Overall, the game's a bit easier than some of the others in the series because of just overall gameplay. Like, normal mode should have given me a bit more challenge than it did. And I wasn't even level grinding. The only time I level grinded was, like, near the end of the game, and even then, all I did was gain a level. You know, that was it. And I didn't even... And reinforcing armors and weapons is kind of pointless in this game. You don't need to do it. Even on the harder difficulties, you technically don't need to upgrade your equipment. And if you do upgrade your equipment, just save it for the end, you know. I mean, obviously, there are difficult versions of the game where you can play like Nightmare mode. If you want complete achievements, you have to beat the game again on Nightmare mode, and obviously get the rest of your armor and stuff like that. That'll max out the rest of the achievements. If you've done everything I did, you should have most of them completed. Just a couple that, you know, that you couldn't do. But I do like how the game kind of... I mean, yeah, this game is the official canon game now because this is the latest version of it. And I thought they did a pretty good job kind of adding more to the game because the game's a lot longer than the original games by far, obviously. Sometimes it got bloated a little bit there in some parts, you know, but the idea of having to find Adol's memory gave the game a bit more than just another Adol adventure, but they gave something behind it. I mean, yeah, you could have an Adol adventure, but there has to be some... nowadays, you have to have an extra thing added to the game to give it a nice little twist. In this case, Adol losing his memory. So that gives you a little bit of idea to fill in the blanks between scenes and stuff like that. I guess LD was like a Van Gogh or something like that, teaching people to fly and all that. So, yeah, overall, this is a pretty solid game. I'd probably give it a good 7 out of 10 for just gameplay, music, and just a story, you know, and everything like that. So, just another $8 adventure. Not my favorite, but I still like it overall. So, I mean, most of the Ys games are pretty good. I don't think there's really an Ys game that's really like super bad for the most part. They're all pretty solid games. Falcom does a pretty good job with their action adventure games. Yeah. Next adventure, Ys 5. Whenever we get to that, Ys 5 is a weird beast though because of the history behind that one, but. Yeah, many more adventures with Adol, of course. Okay, yeah, now that we beat the game, we now have clear data on this one. So, yeah, you can clear data, and what you can do is now you can start a new game plus with your current party progression. So, like, whatever... let me look up the exact details on it really quick. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. New game plus. It'll probably tell us here. Begin a new game. You can access time attack from the memories. So time attack is basically boss mode, like every Ys remake has added to it. So just save in a different slot. And then, yeah, you can either choose... Yeah, you can now do Nightmare mode. You can't choose Nightmare mode at the beginning. You have to play the game on one of the difficulties. If you want to make this game easier, and if you're trying to just trophy hunt, I'd play the game on easy mode first, go through it, and then play Nightmare mode, because then you could get everything unlocked. I just wanted to play the game in normal just to show standard difficulty there. So if you load up the game, and then you can choose which difficulty. And then, let me just back up, or... I don't know if it'll let me... It might not let me cut to... I might have to just cut to the beginning of this. Basically, New Game Plus, you get to keep your levels and statistics. You get to keep all your standard items, equipment. You keep all your skills and experience. You keep all your bestiary entries. All resource points and chests are now still indicated on the map. So if you found them the first time through, they're already there. You keep all the percentages in the journal, minus whatever I mentioned before. The interesting thing before is your map completion is the same. So you can actually get the rewards from Griselda at the very beginning. If you maxed out the map, you can actually get all the rewards from Griselda at the very beginning of New Game Plus. So that's why you want to play like easy mode and then play Nightmare mode to get some of the best stuff at the very beginning, other than getting to keep your equipment and everything like that. You do not keep the treasure chest percentages, so you have to open up all the treasure chests all over again. You do not keep the quest percentages, so you have to get all the quests again if you're trying to get that. You lose all the key items, you lose all your artifacts, so you have to get all those again, which makes sense. Bosses have more HP than the original version, and their stats are higher. And you obviously, to do everything 100%, you have to do this just to get 100% because of the cell ray stuff. And then time attack, what that is, it's basically a boss rush. If you load the clear data and begin a new game, you can access the time attack from the memories menu. I'm trying to get to the menu screen, but I forgot how long it takes to go through this. I'm trying to spam the button. But basically allows you to challenge the bosses all over again. And there are 4 trophies indicated with time attack. So if you're not trying to do Nightmare mode, I would do your New Game Plus under Easy mode, so that way it'll reduce the challenge of the bosses. I wouldn't do Boss Rush mode on Nightmare mode, if you're trying to get the trophies for that. And Basically, the way the bosses work is that who's ever in your current party, when you choose to fight the bosses for the challenge mode, will be in your party. So, if I did it at the very beginning of the game without Durin in my party, it would be just Adol fighting the bosses. But in this game, you can get Durin or any of the other characters later on to do it. And then through the fights themselves, you get to keep your current party, your current SP gauge, your current extra gauge, your current skills, your current accessories, a set level based off the boss. So whichever boss you have, your levels will be set to that. And then you get to have 3 of the following items in your inventory when fighting the bosses. 3 honey potions, 3 bitter potions, 3 geyser potions, a droplet, and a rota droplet, and a Celcetan panacea for the boss rushes. So that's pretty much it for everything in the game. Maybe I should have just told that instead of going back to the menu or going through this whole thing again. Well, I basically explained everything there is to it. So, but yeah, overall, I enjoyed this game. I've only played this game a couple of times, obviously, but I tried to play it enough to give you a sense of, like, you know, try to find everything in the game and everything like that. And yeah, I don't know. Just overall, Falcom does a pretty good job with their games. Trying to think if there's really any bad games of theirs. Not really. There's some that didn't do as well as others because of whatever didn't happen.
Adol?
Like, they didn't, like, get picked up, or they were just too obscure. Like, there's one game I need to play from theirs that I really like, but I've yet to record it.
I thought I told you to.
I'll probably play the CD version of that game for those who are curious, because that's the one I'm more familiar with. But I wanted to get through this, but there's no like cut to. The best you can do is press like the circle button to. Actually, that's right. I forgot I could hold down the circle button. Whoops. My bad. The game told me that at the very beginning of the game, and I completely forgot about it. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. I completely forgot circles sped the. Oh, there's the time attack. Yeah. Will reflect your current party members, skills, accessories. Yeah, I already said that before. So. Okay, I already went over that. So. And then if we go to memories, yeah, go to bosses, and then it says all the bosses in the game and their percentages there. So. Yeah, you can beat all the enemies, and then have the boss rush where you do all the back to forth, and then you can change the difficulty of the boss encounters. So I think in the PSP version it was based off what difficulty you start the game on, but you can change the difficulty wherever you want here. So, which is really nice. So, well, all right, well that's it for Ys: Memories of Celceta. What awaits Adol in his journey now? We'll find out next time whenever I play Ys 5 Lost Kefin, or Kefin, the Kingdom of Sand. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next game.